Hello, and welcome to Week 3 of the Guild of the Rose class, Metalearning and You. This week, the topic will be selection. What 20% should you focus on? Tim Ferriss defines the goal here as to find the minimum effective dose. In his own words, the lowest volume at the lowest frequency, the fewest changes that get us our desired result is what I would label the minimum effective dose. The importance of defining this is because oftentimes when we set up lofty goals for learning new skills, it is the overwhelming change to our life that prevents us from really flourishing in it. By finding out what is our minimum effective dose, we can more efficiently use our time and energy and have a much higher likelihood of success for actually sticking to this. Some key principles are to start small. If you're thinking you want to practice guitar for 30 minutes a day, do it for 10. But make those 10 minutes focus on one high impact and immediate return aspect of the skill. A good example is whenever you are asking about a skill, think about what meta skills would make everything else easier and focus on just that for your minimum effective dose time. It is also important during this period that you choose stuff that you will enjoy a lot. A high frequency material is something that's going to be the most effective here. So if you're going to have to be looking at flashcards of Spanish vocabulary or listening to Spanish children's music, it better be something you really enjoy. If the basics you're going for are just learning about seasoning, you're going to be cooking a lot of dishes that are going to be seasoned to different degrees. So that's something you should be okay with going through the grind of. The most important question to ask yourself, though, is the method effective? Throughout all of this, you should be creating a feedback mechanism where you test your learning and see if the selection you're doing is actually giving you returns. Now, an understanding that you will have a lag time between when you put in the work and when you get results is important, but by comparing to averages, you can make some pretty good estimations of whether or not your particular method is effective. And if it is, ask yourself the other question, what can I take away? Have I narrowed this down to the minimum? And once I have I changed my own life to increase the frequency as much as possible? Doing this repetition of selecting a particular very small high impact skill, starting small and focusing on that skill, improving it until you get the minimum effective dose, getting feedback, and then repeating this will create a high selection feedback loop. For more information on other classes the Guild has to offer, please check out our website at theguildoftherose.org.